Hello there. I'm Old Bitty Gaming and thank you for stopping by. We're back in Wurm Unlimited. We are in Haven and yeah, let's let's get to it. Probably need rake. Let's see if anything needs. No, that don't. No, I guess we're okay right now. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. So far, mine has been decent. I had a hard time waking up today. I spent most of my day off yesterday playing on Seattle Sanctuary. Put in a whole bunch of different roads on my deed and did a bunch of some leveling. I can't resist terraforming. And we kind of realized there was a problem with the ore. One of the players was doing a bunch of prospecting. He prospected most of the day, and for some reason, he couldn't find any iron. All he found was sandstone and salt. So, Jagged Edge was going to check it out when he got off work last night, and he said he will probably have to do some adjusting on it, and if he does, it may mess up everything that I did. Luckily, there's only the two of us that have a deed down that we know of. So the only ones really that would be affected would be us. He didn't have much, he hadn't done much to his except for his mine. Uh, but all my terraforming, I think, is going to be gone. But I'll find out. I'll go on this evening and look, see what's going on with it. But anyway, what do I want to do today? I think I want to maybe still keep terraforming a little bit. See if I can get some of this done. Because it's got to be done regardless. So might as well get on with it. Or see if I had a place to keep you. Do I have any dirt on me? Yeah, I got one. One whole dirt. Get my shovel. And let's repair that. Repair my rake. There, we're good to go. Okay, that's 4 down. That's flat, so can't take any of that. What do we need down here? Probably a lot, but it looks like it's going to start going up. 5 down, 5 down. Let's drop that one dirt and see if we can find some more. Alright, let's go up, see if we can find some more dirt. I think the best spots will be probably right around here. 2 down, 2 up. So I can steal a couple pieces out of here. Why am I still getting Spirit Templars? They should all still be in. Feels funny after spending the day with my terraforming on this and then coming here and terraforming on this. Terraforming on Seattle Sanctuary and then over here. Alright, what do we got here? 5 up, I can get some dirt there. What's this one? 5 up. Get as much as we can. Can I get one more? Yeah, I can. I'm going to be crawling anyway, so I might as well get as much as I can. Can I get one more? I can. 6. What's my digging? I'm up to 12 digging now. That's all I'm going to be able to get. That's fine. 6 is a lot better than when we started out. Well, we're getting there. I mean, we've got quite a little bit done. It's looking good up here. When it really gets fun is back in there. All those trees. That's always a lot of fun. At least down here, there's nothing in my way. It's just all grass. So I can terraform to my heart's content. I get over there in those trees, and I have to chop just about every one of them down. But I can replant them. That's no problem. Don't have a problem with replanting. Okay, that one's 5 down. That one's 4 down. Let's go ahead and get this one. And then we'll put the extra one over in this corner and go get some more. I know, just how you want to spend your morning is watching me terraform. But it is part of the game. If you don't like the grind, you shouldn't be playing it because it is grindy. But you get such a sense of satisfaction once you actually get something complete. And I haven't found another game that gives you that feeling. Okay, we're down to 3 on this one, so let's go get some more. And I am moving faster. How are we doing here? There's 4 up, so I can take 4 out of here. I've got to get a new keyboard. This one here, I'm having trouble with the space bar. But I may be lucky. I've got some keyboards in my closet, and maybe I can find a better one in there. Probably not. I've got a bad habit of whenever I change something out, I'll just put it in my closet. And then eventually I'll finally go through and check them out and see if I think I can take one out of that side too. Get back over here and look. But I'll go through and I'll throw a bunch of it away finally. Yeah, I thought I could take one out of here. My brain is not functioning. I've only had about half a cup of coffee. And that isn't near enough. I did find out something over the weekend. I have a Discord channel. I didn't think it was still active. I really didn't. I mean, I couldn't remember the password. I couldn't remember anything on it. But I found it. I've got it set up. I will get the link to it and start putting it in the video so you'll have it, because I will be posting some things on there. Yeah, Jagged Edge, he sent me the his password for Seattle Sanctuary through Discord, and I said, I have Discord? I had no idea I still had it. So I did some searching and I found it. Now I've been kind of messing around with it. But that's nice to know. I don't do Facebook. I don't do TikTok or any of that other stuff. I've looked at Twitch. I do not like Twitch at all. Your live streams are only up there for a short time and then they're gone. So really you can't re-watch them later on down the line. Somebody new comes along, wants to see a Wurm thing, and it won't be there. So, and it's very confusing. I still haven't figured out how to get chat up on it where I can actually talk to whoever's playing. It says put in my phone number. I've done that, and I never get the code to unlock it. And I know I give them the right phone number, so I don't know what's going on with it. But I just don't like Twitch. I know there's a lot of people don't care for YouTube, but to me it's better than most. So I need 3 here. But that's just my opinion. Okay, we're flat. Okay. 3 down. 1 down. I've got 3 dirt. Let's get that 3 in there. Yep, see, we're going to start going up. Okay. Let's drop those 3 on the ground. So I need, what, 1? Yeah, 1 for over there. That won't be hard to do. Then I'll be able to get dirt over there where we're working and won't have to come all the way over here for it. Which this is going to have to be done anyway, so, you know, that's not a problem. But I can get 7. Get some out of here. Are we having fun yet? I am. This is how I spent all day yesterday. My hands, by the time I got done, my hand that I was using with my mouse was so stiff from keeping it moving that mouse around and not stretching my fingers. I didn't think I was ever going to use them again. 5. Get what we can out of it. I think this is my last one. Last time it wouldn't let me get 7. Nope, that's it, 6. Won't be long, we'll be able to get 7 pieces of dirt. We're okay on food and water. So we don't have to worry about that right now. I know, Biddy. I know. But I'd like to get down to the end of this. There we go. I'd like to get down to the end of this so I can see if I'm going to have to make any adjustments on my height before I start clearing off the rest of it. But you can see that big hole there, and that's what we've been filling in. It's part of it. But it seems like this is one of the few times I actually log into Wurm and it's not dark. It's always dark when I come in. Okay. That one's flat. We just need one here. Okay, let's drop one dirt. That one's flat, so let's pack it. Get back over about the middle. Excuse me. Okay, 1 down and 2 up. So let's do the 1 down. That'll get me down a little bit on the dirt so I can hold more. One of these days I'm actually going to have a pile of dirt instead of use everything I get. Okay, that one's flat. I've got to dig out 2 over here. Then this one will be done. Oh, yes. Wednesday, the 20th, which is this Wednesday. Probably won't be any videos. I've got to take the old goat for a VA appointment, and the appointment isn't until around lunchtime. So by the time I drive the 2 hours to get him there and go through the appointment, of course he'll decide he'll want lunch, so I'll have to stop and feed him. Then he'll decide he'll want to stop someplace else, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I am going to back up here, and I am actually going to drop some dirt because I have 6 in my inventory, and I am going to have to dig some. So I am going to drop this as a pile. So now I have a pile of dirt. I'll probably need it soon, but hey, right now. So I need 2 off of that one and 4 off of that one. So let's dig this one. So this ought to be flat over here. Yep. Now I said 4 off of this one. Okay, 1. See how far we can get today with this one row. And I'm going to grab a swig of coffee while she's digging. We will be back in the infected tomorrow. That game has been kind of neglected, but we are still playing it. Seems like every time I get ready to play it, something in Wurm pops up, so. I'm going to have to dig some more over here. Yep, 2 up, 4 up. So, I'm going to go back over here. Open this up. Drop what dirt I have in there. Get some more. I'm not complaining about piles of dirt because we will need it. 4, 2. It's more. Okay, that side is flat. Oh, no, I was digging on the wrong one. My brain was going and I wasn't thinking. I need to put 4 down here. And I need 2 more. Oh. Let's grab 2 dirt. Can't believe I did that. What was I digging on? This here is flat. Oh well. So now I need to check out two. I don't know. Don't ask me. I got confused. Haven't had enough coffee down my throat yet. Take these two out. I thought I was digging on that flat tile for some reason. Okay, that side is flat. Now I need to take out 4 over here, so let's dump what dirt I have. Because I have 4, so I'm not going to be able to hold 4 more. Open it up, dump it in there. Okay, right there. Tell you what, this bugs sometimes. Oh, come on. Enough already. Don't want me to dig this one corner? Alright, 4 out of this one. And it will be flat. I could do leveling and all that, but I will do this for now. Seems like whenever I use leveling, I end up having to go back and fix it because it's either too high or too low. This way I can look at it and try to get it right. Sometimes I get lazy and will use leveling, but still not flat. Flat. Oh, I'm still. Oh, I need to drop one? That's what it says. Did I take one too many out? I guess I did. Alright, fine. Yeah, if I'm playing by myself, I'll use level. I spend half my time going back and fixing my heights and everything, but I'm trying to get it right the first time. At least this way I can, usually if I can dig a few times, I know there's a problem. So far it's really looking good. And I'm getting close to the edge I want to get to over here. 3 up, 4 up. So 3 more on one side, 4 on the other. I have to repair my shovel again. More coffee. Okay, this side should be flat. It is. And I said 4 on this side. I'm not going to be able to fit all of it in my inventory, but I can get what I can. So it's 4 down, so I need to take 4. Because it's going 4 down that way, sloping down that way. That way. That way. At least my brain is working good enough to Remember that. Hey, that's a plus. Okay, I need 2 more. I think I can only get 1 more. We may have to come back, probably have to come back and get that last dirt. Yep. Can only hold 6. Because I couldn't carry 6 shovelfuls at one time. That's a lot of dirt. I don't know anymore if I could carry 1 shovelful. The older I get, the weaker I get. Man, I used to move couches and furniture around like they were feathers, but boy, not anymore. I have trouble changing the sheets on the beds. Lifting up the mattresses to get the fitted sheets on, and he's got a thing that I bought to put on his bed. I'll take one too many out. Yes, I did. But that I put on his bed, and it keeps him from falling out of bed. He's got a tendency to fall out of bed. Yeah. So I got that. So every time I change the sheets, I've got to take that off because it's a metal frame, bed frame, and there's nothing to attach the bars to. So I take that off. Then I've got to put a sheet. I've got to pull the mattress out to where I can get, just about stand it up, mattress up on the end to get the fitted sheet on. And that's just his. And I am exhausted by the time I get done. 5 up. Boy, used to, I could just zip right through it. But they talk about the golden years. I want somebody to show me where the gold is because I sure can't find any. Okay, 5. Excuse me. It's really humid outside. We're supposed to have some severe storms tonight with large hail, damaging winds, all that fun stuff. But right now it's just cloudy and humid. So my allergies are really, really acting up. I can't wait for the guy to come mow. That'll just put the cherry on top. Okay, let's go dump this dirt. This is flat. We'll crawl back. What I'm going to do, instead of going all the way over there, we're going to move on to this tile, and I'm going to drop the dirt here. That way I won't have to crawl as far. I want to drop it as a pile. If you drop it on the ground, it's going to make a mess. Why that split in two, I've no idea. All right. That side's flat. I need to take 5 out of this side. And more coffee. Today over on Old Bitty Gaming 2, I will be playing some Mega Store Simulator. I don't know why I never can get that name right. But today is the day for that. That's always fun. I've got my bakery going good. Grocery going halfway decent. I'm going to go ahead and dump this dirt because I've got 5 in my inventory, so I won't be able to hold hardly anything. Wonder if I could drop this as a pile. You can put a pile on each tile. Did I get just one this time? Yeah, I did. It all went into one pile that time. Why it didn't last time, that's Wurm. You don't ask questions. Alright. We're getting close to having this row done. 5 more. But it's going to start sloping down, so I don't want to get my slope too high, because I will be putting a road on this slope somewhere, probably through here. I would think. I don't know if I'm still in line with the slope going up the terrace. Back to the woods. I'll have to figure that out. But I want to keep all this line of slopes fairly low. One more out of that one. Dump this dirt, get the other side. I'm going to come right here. Drop it as a pile. Go back over here. Get 5 more. Once I get a couple rows of this done, it goes faster. Because I will level like every other row, and the one between will flatten, and you won't have to dig to flatten it. It'll just flatten between the 2 flat ones, so that does help. Okay, one more after this. And then we can flatten this one. So let's pack it up. I do like the pack feature. That way I can tell where I've been. Let's get that open. Let's dump this dirt in here. If I walk far enough away from that, that window will close, but I've just got a habit of closing everything. I don't like a bunch of screens open. Okay, 2. Yeah, we're still good. 3 there, 2 there. So I should be able to get both sides of this one. too far. Okay. I keep my feet in between these blue lines because this is the border around it. So I just try to get in the corner between the two blue lines, and it digs just fine. Okay. Back over here. And I need 3. One more. This should be flat. And it is. Let's pack it up. Hey, our road's pretty good. Let's drop these right here. Okay, now we're going down. 3 down, and that's flat. I'm going to leave that. It's a good slope going down. So I'm going to leave that, and we are going to start at the top again. And if I absolutely need to have dirt, I will come back and get some of that. But I want to hopefully leave it down there so I can do some filling in like there. Yeah. Okay. And that's 2 down, so we'll go over here, dig some more. 6 up, 7 up, we've got plenty here. As long as I can get some dirt. I know it takes longer to dig it out and then carry it over and put it where it's going to go, but you have to remember you're also working on flattening this tile as you're taking the dirt out of it, so kind of a double whammy. Okay, 4 more to go on this. Will be 3 more to go after this. Yeah. I think next time we're back here in Haven, we will go to the mine. Maybe make some stone bricks. Okay, that's flat. And I've got my 6 pieces of dirt. So let's go over here. And no, I'm not going to go down that way with it. Not right now. This is a shorter distance. I'm going to work from in front of me to behind me. Because I know that's the good level there. I want to see what the level here down to where my garden or my crop fields are going to be. Okay. So I need to put 2 there, and that one's flat, so let's drop our 2 dirt. Yep, my feet's barely inside there. 1, 2. Drop on ground. That's flat. And then over here, I need to add 2. When you're working with 2 or 3 pieces of dirt, it's pretty easy to do, but when you get up to where you're having to drop 10, 12 pieces at a time, then it gets a lot harder. Pack that one. Hey, we're going to get quite a bit of terraforming done today. That's flat. Hey, I don't have to do anything to this one. It's already flat. Okay. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to do another row there? No, I think I'll just stick with this. I've got 2 dirt, 2 up, 7 up. Dig out of the 7, get my 6, and then I'll drop it as a pile. We'll have more dirt to work with. And I forgot to set my timer. What time is it? Yep, it's almost time to go. I started this right around 9, I think. And I want to get this uploaded to YouTube before close to noon, because it seems like when it starts getting close to noon, YouTube gets backed up and it takes forever to get just a plain video up. I don't know if everybody tries to do it all at the same time or what, but yeah. But I think I'm going to put this dirt down, and I think we're going to go ahead and call it. I want to check my fields before we log off. So let's run over and check the crops, see if I need to do anything with them. And you do move faster on a packed tile than you do on grass. And it looks like it's grown some, so yeah, probably need a touch of the rake. So let's repair my shovel while I'm thinking about it. Let's examine. And I don't think I have. Nope. It's still not ready. I haven't heard the bird. You'll hear a real loud bird whenever it's time to do anything to the fields, but yeah. But down there is where we're working towards. That's all going to be my crops, all my fields on that side. Then over here, this is all going to be work buildings, things like that. Blacksmith and everything. That down in there will be my animal area. It's all my animal fenced in. Back over there is going to be housing and things like that. So we are getting, pardon me, time to blow my nose. We are getting there. We really are. I mean, we've made it all the way down to the end of where I wanted to be. We're working our way that way, then we will work our way that way, get all this filled in down here. And once we get all that filled, this lower level filled in, then comes the fun. But anyway, stop yapping, Betty. Get on with it. I'm Old Betty Gaming, and I want you to have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this big, wide world. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.